Laser projectors, new large format film cameras, custom processing tools. This is the side of IMAX you don't see in theaters. It involves a huge amount of technology, and the film can cost $2,000 per minute to produce. All to take movies from looking like this to this.
It's a very immersive presentation format. It really creates a suspension of disbelief.
This is the tech behind IMAX.
This is the place where we do all the assembly of our critical components in the Imax laser projector.
When IMAX went digital to accommodate Hollywood movies, it had to make a lot of changes. IMAX's original projectors used 15,000-watt xenon bulbs to illuminate one frame at a time. Since each frame was so large, the resulting image could be two. Digital projectors often use similar bulbs, but the resulting images aren't as large or as bright. That's because standard digital projectors have to split the light using a prism. Because of this, and some scattering that happens in the prisms, the final images have lower contrast. So when IMAX wanted to adapt to digital, it had to design something totally new. Instead of using one bulb and splitting the light, it built a new projector with no prisms and 3 different color lasers.
This is the alignment process for making sure that mirror is placed correctly so it could create that full color image in the projector to high accuracy. And this is down to microns of precision in terms of placement of these modulators.
This precision is important to meeting the same standard with digital video that IMAX established with film.
Hundreds of miles above the Earth.
IMAX film cameras have gone everywhere from the International Space Station, 250 miles above Earth, to the Titanic, 12,000 feet underwater.
People are sort of awestruck by the scale of everything, the size of it. If you start with that big scale, that's the best way to end with that big scale.
IMAX film cameras shoot on 65mm film with 15 perforations, more than 10 times the area of standard 35mm film. And while many top-of-the-line digital cameras shoot in 4K, 65mm film has an approximate resolution of 18K, with richer texture.
There's something about film emulsion, just making color from dyes and getting texture from film grain that's very unique, and it just gives a different aesthetic, a different sense of color, a different sense of texture from digital media that at this scale, at the size of the IMAX frames, it just looks very unique and almost irreproducible by any other means.
But while this film creates beautiful images, it was never well suited for Hollywood movies. First, there's the issue of motors like this, which is used to pull the giant film through the camera. It's so loud, it's hard to record clean dialogue, and it can be distracting to actors. The cameras are also heavy, around 55 pounds when you add the lens, viewfinder, and 1,000 feet of film, and they require specific training to operate them, which is why most movies only use IMAX cameras to film certain dramatic sequences.
It's not like a digital system where you can just turn the camera on, roll it, and then just run it all day. 1,000 feet of film in the IMAX camera only lasts for 3 minutes.
IMAX only has 9 film cameras, and they're all decades old.
Our current analog fleet does go back to the late 90s. It's not as easy to find all the suppliers and all the specialists that maybe there was 30 years ago.
But based on the success of movies shot at least partially on film, like The Dark Knight and Oppenheimer, IMAX is in the process of making an entirely new film camera. It hopes to release it to some filmmakers within roughly 1 year.
I know it does sound a little strange out there to modernize a film camera at this day and age, but we wanted to bring a large format film camera to a position where we can actually compete with the new modern digital cameras. It's made out of mostly of composite materials, carbon fiber, honeycomb sandwich panels, the same stuff that your Formula One is made out of, and titanium, the same stuff that jet fighters are actually made out of. And besides the body, it's getting new optics, a 5-inch full color display for user interaction, wireless connectivity, all the while the camera's actually taking 15 perf IMAX analog film in 18K. That's super exciting.
In addition to custom cameras and projectors, IMAX works with filmmakers and studios to enhance the visuals and sound of the movies in its theaters. That process is called remastering. and it ensures films don't look too grainy on its larger screens. This is what IMAX calls one of its iconic theaters. Its stadium design is unusually steep to give every seat a clear view. Up to 12 speakers localize sound so everyone hears movies at the same volume. The screen has an aspect ratio up to 2/3 taller than regular theaters. It's curved to look the same from every angle, and it's made with perforated vinyl and coated in a proprietary silver paint so it reflects light with uniform brightness. Many IMAX theaters are smaller than this, so they can fit in standard movie complexes. But all of them, the IMAX theaters that play film and the smaller ones that play digital movies, are monitored and calibrated every day from operation centers like this.
All of the theaters are connected through the internet, through a live line, and that machine language is telling us things like, I'm too hot, I'm too cold, I'm off screen, I'm on screen, I have passed calibration, I haven't passed calibration. So the technicians in the room here can log into the systems, take control of them. So 95% of the time, we fix it right here.
The company relies on these operation centers to make the IMAX experience consistent across theaters.
Why immersive is so important is it enables viewers to kind of feel like they're right there in the content, and it's what we often call in the business a suspension of disbelief, where you get caught up in the content that's being played in front of you and you feel like you're right a part of it.